3 mins, probably not going to give me increasing volume, so I'll put my emphasis now on the 5. Well, again, we're close. It's like deja vu to that last 3-min candle, right? Where we're 15 seconds away, 10 points away. So let's see if it can do it. I don't necessarily need this to be increasing volume, but that would make me feel more convinced, right? Ooh. There it goes. All right. So now I'm going to start setting this up, right? Sell order. It's going to have to be the aggressive entry technique, right? Because that made lower lows instantly. So now we want to see it get stuffed. There we go. Now elevator down and stairs pullback, right, towards that 75. Now we want to see absorption, sell off, and then a little pullback. Okay, good. All right, guys, I am in. Average price, $19.62. $19.062. Well, I can't type. 2 contracts. Stop at 75. And see how it did exactly what we defined, what we wanted to see? Exactly, right? And then that made it easy to be green right away on that entry. And boom, instantly up $1,000. Let's go. So now, right, we want to see it flush through these lows. And then I can look to add in, right, and build up my position here. Why were you trying for 75 as your entry, Rusty? That was the stop loss. I'm confused by that. Okay, there it goes. $1,500. Let's go. So then where would have been your stop loss? I'm going to look for a hold under this area, 21.25. Almost 2K here now, guys. What a trade. There's 2K. Now let's watch how this thing flushes right through 19,000. If it bounces here, that might be my reason to get out. But holy smokes, was that patience worth it today. Let's go, team. Let's go. Again, we had to work for it. We avoided a lot of mistakes. And now nicely green on the day. Love it. So I'll have to watch that back, but I think I broke that down with a lot of detail here, guys. I'm not sure what other information I could have given you on what I was looking for. Thanks, Bruno. Hopefully you caught this as well. Unlucky, Mike. Unlucky. Yeah, we're going to break that down here in a second. We're looking for it to hold under this red line here. And then to give me a high vol breakdown under 19. So I can push my stop loss to be, 1917 or whatever this thing. We want to see it now flush under this 1900 level so that I can push my entry price, right, to be above. Now I'm going to be looking to buy. So it'd be something like this, right? So if I buy, there we go. If I buy in at this 19 and I buy one contract, right, my average size is going to be like 38. So that's what I'm going to look to do here. Again, going to wait for that flush. Same reaction, right? We want to see a high vol flush lower and then that 1900 area to act as support for our downside area. Cool. So I am in. Now average price 19,040. Stop loss at 19,018. So average price is here. Just a little bit above actually. It's 040.25. And stop loss, I'll give it a little bit of space. We'll say at 2050. So average price, right, is this yellow line. Stop loss is my red line. Now let's see if this thing can break down. Come on. Had a little bit of a curse recently with my additions, right? Not feel sorry for myself here or anything along those lines. But I just deal with a little bit of a pullback. I feel like I always get a slightly better price on my additions than I end up getting. Like that last was at 96.50. So let's see if it can break here, and this should turn into a nice day. Nope. I've said this 100 times, guys. I have it set up as a limit order with ticks set as bid. So that's the way I execute every single one of my trades. I've got it set as ticks set to bid if I'm short, or ticks set to ask when I'm long. I repeat that after every time I'm asked. It's the same thing every single time. I do not ever change up my execution technique, ever. Right? Because then I just get confused over what I'm supposed to do when and where. So it's the same thing every single time, right? Because if I don't build up that muscle memory, how am I going to do it quickly? Right? So it's the same thing every single time. All right, let's see if this thing can flush here. Give me some separation away from my average price. And turn into a nice win. Again, want to see this thing hold under 19. Otherwise, I'll take my 2,500 and move on. Yes, Bruno, I have already added to my position. My average price is 19.40. It is this yellow line. My new stop loss is this 19.20.50. Been talking about this for the last 5 minutes. Gotta pay attention here, guys. Gotta pay attention. Come on. See if it can really break here. Come on. Jared, where did you re-enter? Because that, for me, man, feels like a chase. I don't think that was a good idea. What was your re-entry price? Yeah, that's not what you should be doing, right? That's allowing your greed to make decisions, not trading your system. Got to avoid those obvious mistakes, right? Because all they do is cost you money. So, yeah. You got to fight back against that, man. I'm willing to add there because I can add risk-free, right? This thesis is no longer valid, right? Or your risk reward has to be significantly different for you to be basing it off of that same idea, right? So this like FOMO that you've developed or you're trading with is going to be very, very expensive. And all that's going to happen is the next time you catch an A+ trade, you're just going to be getting back to break even instead of actually compounding and making money. So we have to fight back against those impulsive trades. If you missed it and you hate that you missed it, don't torture yourself and keep watching. Go live your life, right? But that's a form of self-sabotage that is not acceptable. Right? Because I can afford to sit through this chop. I can sit and afford, right, this reaction under. Chasing a move that's already like half the move has already happened. Your risk reward is not in your favor. So it's just pure greed. And once we start trading for just to make money, all we do is lose money, right? That's all that happens. So I can sit here and survive because I'm protecting a 20-point win, right? When you're trading with greed and you make a decision based off of that, you don't look at price action from a logical perspective anymore. You look at it from a greedy perspective. And then losses hurt more and wins feel worse, right? And so instead of being able to survive and get some follow through and now turn this into a 3K day, you've cost yourself $1,000, right? And Now you got to work twice as hard to make back your money tomorrow. All right, so far so good here, guys, right? Sounds good, Emil. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. If this thing doesn't hold above that 89, I'm going to get out. Okay, fine. Where's this calendar? And let's see if I can get follow through here and separation towards low of day, right? And turn this into a monster. And if you miss it, you miss it, guys, right? That happens. So you ask yourself, okay, why did I miss this? Why did I not get in? Why did XYZ happen? Yada, yada, yada. And you learn from your mistake. But this is going to be a huge day here now. 5K on this trade. See if we can get a bit more. Keep building up this position. And see how much further follow through we can get. So now we want to see it probably break down and hold under 18,950. That's 6K. It's 38. 63. Chance to be a 10K day here, right? All because we were patient to find exactly what we were looking for and didn't rush anything, right? So I'm sure it sucks if you didn't get this, right? I'm sure there's a lot of FOMO there. But we got to fight back against that and not trick ourselves. That's a good question, Judson. Probably, there's a couple things here, right? It's seeing it like elevator up through that area would be a reason to stop myself out, right? That would be sort of the reaction I'm looking for. So seeing a little fake out or a little chop around that zone, I would expect to sort of be normal. So it'd have to be like a really aggressive bounce. Or like the pace at which it climbs up towards it would have to be really, really quick. What we saw, right, on this move was really similar to what we saw yesterday, where it kind of kept like bouncing, and then eventually made the break. So it's kind of like a little bit of deja vu, a little bit of reminding me, okay, this is what yesterday felt like. And just being okay, right, with, okay, if this thing pulls back an extra 10 points, I'm still going to be okay. I'm still going to be mentally okay. For me, controlling that variable is really important. So I don't mind giving back profits. That doesn't really set me on tilt. So I'm not saying that I'm willing to be like loosey-goosey, right, and give everything back. But I'm willing to give myself a bit of time. So let's make this decluttered here. So average price, right? Still this 40-50 yellow line. I'm looking for it to hold under this 50 handle. So about there. If it can't hold under there, I'll just take my win and run. close. Come on. Give me some more separation. There we go. Cool. So now I'm going to have my stop loss to be 94. Yeah, it's basically on each high volume separation, and once it holds, right, previous areas of support. So like, you know, we identified this as being like a previous area of resistance. See that resistance turn into support. Once it gives you some confirmation, right, of follow through or of downside PA, then you can look to build up your position. All right. So now my average price, right, is 19.019. Stop loss is 94. And let's see if I can get some follow through. Come on, go, go, go. I'm up 4,600 on this trade. So let's see if this thing can keep breaking down. Total of 5 positions now. So if this thing can keep breaking, I should have a tremendous amount of P&L upside. So let's see if it's got the juice here. Come on. Break down. Come on, don't do it. 15 seconds. Got to be careful here now. Well, inside bar. Come on, get stuffed. 74, 75. Come on. When you get back to this 50 handle, we should be in great shape. Come on, go, go, go. Anyone still in this with me? Nice, good job, guys, good job. Come on, go. Nice, Bruno. Well, let's see if this thing's still got some more oomph to it. Come on, go, go, go. If we can break down through low of day, this thing will get violent. Here we go. Watch it hit this 50. Come on. Break through. Come on. Go, go, go. Fucking hell, guys. What a day. Alright, so watching here, right? Here it's starting to flush. 73, 69. Nice. So let's see if it can go here, right? See if it can really go. Okay, come on, flush through here. Come on, get back. Come on. ES is breaking down, right? So let's see NQ do it as well. $7K, come on. Well, I've got 3 charts above me here where I'm looking at the other time frames, but no, I don't really believe in multi-time frame analysis, because you just all you do is you see the thing that is easiest for you to see, right? Not necessarily what the price action is giving you. So if you have a signal on the 5-min, you trade on the 5-min. If you have a signal on the 10-min, you have a signal on the 10-min and you trade it on the 10-min. Because the other time frames, all they're going to do is just confuse you. So, no. The only thing that I'll do here is sometimes look at other tickers, right? See if they're giving me a similar reaction. But you would have seen me look at other time frames by now, Juan. So, no. Exactly what I'm doing here is exactly what I'm doing. And I'm just staring at this screen. Just staring at these candles. Just staring at this price action. I'm not complicating anything here. You guys are looking for some holy grail. It does not exist. I'm just sticking to my plan, right? That's my holy grail. That's it. Right? And I'm trusting my plan. And once I make it, I tune out all the other noise because it's not relevant. All it does is it makes me overcorrect and then not follow my plan, right? So I'm not really down for that. I don't need to make life harder on myself than it already is. Understood? I've already said it before, guys. What I'm showing you on my screen is exactly what I'm looking at. Right? So I have I've got a 3-screen setup. I've got this here that you can see, right? Which is where I do all my analysis, all my prep, everything I do it on. I have another screen right above where I have just multiple time frames, or just like various tickers, so that I can quickly look over and see if it's behaving the way that I want. And then I have a third screen which has my executions, right? It's my order window, things along those lines. And so I'm watching this screen, the screen that you're seeing, right? I'm watching this at all times. And then I'm not looking at my P&L. I'm not looking at anything else. I'm just looking at this. And I'm walking through all my thoughts, all my feelings, right? Based off of this, not off of anything else. So we have to stop looking for these hidden trapdoors or secrets or whatever. It's complicating it in your head when it doesn't need to be. Right? Do not hide anything from you guys. I'm as... Like, in here, it's full, like, stream of consciousness, right? I don't filter out any thoughts, good, bad, or ugly. Understood? And then even on my execution window, I do executions on the daily time frame, right? So again, make the main thing the main thing. Stop looking for some magic pill. Doesn't exist. Love to get some more separation here, but it's taking a long ass time. Da, 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 da. 72, 78. I mean, P&L is moving in huge numbers here now. This is where it gets fun. Yeah, no worries, Greg. We'll get another one, man. There'll always be another opportunity, guys. The market isn't going anywhere. $6,300's a hell of a day. Yeah, we can't allow our greed to dictate our actions, right? We just can't let it happen. I mean, not yet. Like, it's still a hell of a doji here, Rusty. Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, I misread that. Yeah, when we get this on an actual trend day, it's going to be fucking awesome. All right, so that's 12K now. Come on, keep going, you psycho. Oh, it gets fun, man. It gets really fun. Once you have a max allotment on sizing, this game gets awesome. And again, right, we've built up to this P&L without ever having more than $500 of risk. So, I mean, no offense, what more could you want? All right, so we're going to see if we can get a breakdown here through 18.9. Come on, lunatic. $12.2, come on. 13.1. Here we go. 16. Come on, breakdown, keep going. Just made new lows, 17. Nice work, Juan. Yeah, that's a chance to be a 20K day here. 20K per account. So holy shit, what a job, guys. What a job. So now that we've gone red to green, this should really move here, right? We have a chance for this thing to really move. Okay, that's 19, 19.2. Holy Jesus. Oh. Can you imagine being stressed out yesterday? What an idiot I was, right? Good Lord. Thanks, VJ. Appreciate that. Yeah, you say it all of these days, but it's still not been a trend day. So, like, it's a big day, but it's not like end of the world. Like, market's dying. It's just patient, patient, patient. Work for it, work for it, work for it. You're just playing your system, right? So I can justify the ranting and raving here today, right? Because the P&L's making up for it. Who you paper trading with, Jason? What you might have is you might be, like, do you have live market data? That would be the thing I would ask. Yeah, yeah. Do you have live market data? What price do you see right now on NQ? This is so ridiculous. Okay, so now, right, have an opportunity to keep pushing this. Okay, so you're live. And let's see if this thing can keep flushing. So I'd like to push my stop loss, right, to then be the high of this candle when it breaks down. So like 873.75-ish. Let's see if it can crack. And then I'll look to buy in a few more contracts, right, and bring my average price to be like 927. So let's see. Again, looking for elevator down first before I buy in some more. So looking for elevator down here. And I'm adding, guys, to a $19,000 win. Which is unbelievable. Okay, there it goes. So now my average price is $19.46. And let's see if this thing can really go frickin' insane. Woo! What a day. Come on, break down. Break. Any questions here, team? Oh. Won't lie, I'm kind of in like a bit of a euphoria state here. Well, I'm going to look for a reversal signal here if one happens. Maybe at this 74. Let's go, Juan. All right, that's 23K. Let's even keep breaking down here and giving me signals. Come on. There's a part of me that just wants to take this. What's your question, Adnan? I'll try to answer it. Oh, I know, SSB. That's why I'm asking for a distraction. I mean, guys, this is going to be 100K across accounts. This is fucked. One sec here, one sec. It's just right around my stop loss. Give me a second here and then. All right, so it's on Tesla. Pre-market conditions, 3 for to the upside. Yeah, I mean, this could have been your entry here. Stop loss right here. That would have been fine. Or would have been reasonable, I should say. Come on, NQ. Do it, do it, do it. Sorry, man. I'm a little bit distracted right now. Give me a few minutes. Come on. Still in, but I think I got to get out. Woo! Whew. One sec. Let me just collect my thoughts here. Give me a few minutes.